I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all niggas be in the gym, lifting weights, working out, talking shit, popping shit. I've been calling this Marquise out for like 10 years, bro. He don't want to fight. He don't want to do nothing, bro. Yo, it's a fight, bro. They about to pay us for a fight, bro. Like, I got 13 other people lined up to get money for it too. But like, you don't like me, I don't like you, bro. Like, we can get in the ring, 3 rounds, fight like men, and it's all good, bro. Like, we can go our separate ways after that, bro. The only time even mention you is when they talking about me and you. Let's do the fight. You in the gym, word. It don't even make sense for me to do it with nobody else, bro. Like, I'm about shit that makes sense, bro. It's either you or Little Meech. Y'all the only two people that make sense for me, bro. It ain't no real street beef. Y'all like, bro, come on, let's be for real. It's not no real street beef. Let's get in the ring. Let's do this shit. Yo, Remo, make it happen. Call Aiden, bro.
Listen, y'all, summer has barely gotten started, and the headlines are already heating up. As you saw in the latest video, Supreme McGriff Jr., also known as P's son, has officially challenged 50 Cent's son, Marquise Jackson, to a celebrity boxing match. That's right. As you can see on the screen, P's son recently posted footage of himself training in the ring alongside Shannon Briggs. Big salute to Shannon Briggs. Let's go, champ. But yeah, he's clearly trying to let everybody know that he's ready to step into the ring. At this point, he's basically saying that if Marquise doesn't want the fight, he's willing to face Charleston White or even Ray J. I mean, come on now. Somebody's got to accept this man's challenge. But for those wondering how we even got to this point, let's go back for a second. Remember this photo right here? The moment that picture hit social media, people immediately started asking questions. Folks were saying, how is this possible? How could 50 Cent's son be taking pictures with the son of someone allegedly connected to the shooting of 50 Cent? We all know the story about 50 being shot multiple times years ago. So naturally, the optics surrounding that photo didn't sit well with a lot of people. And from 50's perspective, it seemed like he wasn't exactly sure how to react, so he chose to handle things from a distance. That's how many people interpreted it anyway. But according to Marquise, that wasn't what happened at all. He explained that he didn't even know who P's son was at the time. According to him, the guy simply asked for a photo, and the rest became social media history. It's unfortunate, because one picture ended up creating even more tension between 50 and his son. Now sure, people can bring up issues involving Marquise's mother, but that's personal family business. From the outside looking in, though, many fans couldn't help but wonder how things got this far. At this stage of his life, 50 Cent is focused on expanding his brands and building his business empire. But when you look back at everything that's happened over the years, including the situation involving P's son, it's clear these family issues have continued to play out publicly. In fact, we recently saw P's father online telling his own son to stay off the internet and stop engaging in back-and-forth exchanges. Now, to be fair, Marquise has repeatedly said that he wants to rebuild his relationship with his father. When you combine that photo with the interview where he discussed the child support payments, around $6,700 per month, and explained why he felt it wasn't enough, that entire situation sparked a huge debate online. It was definitely a wild moment. At the same time, 50 used the attention surrounding that situation to engage with people online. As critics labeled Marquise entitled, 50 often played into the conversation through social media. Still, despite all of that, Marquise has consistently maintained that he wants a relationship with his father. For whatever reason, though, 50 has continued to keep his distance when it comes to reconnecting with his son. Now, fast forward to Father's Day this past Sunday. As you can see here, 50 posted a photo of his television son and included a caption that basically said, "Happy Father's Day. Sometimes things just don't work out." That post seemed to reveal a lot about how he currently feels regarding his relationship with Marquise and whether a reunion is even realistic anytime soon. Because let's be honest, this whole situation is crazy. Who wouldn't want to see 50 Cent and his son eventually reconcile? After all, every time you see them, they look almost identical. They're practically twins. Every time you look at Marquise, you can see so much of 50 Cent in him. Seriously, it's hard to miss. That's why the relationship between those two continues to fascinate people. At the end of the day, though, I still refuse to believe that 50 doesn't love his son. You know what I mean? A lot of what we see publicly is 50 Cent the character, the brand, the image. Curtis Jackson, the father, is a different conversation. Deep down, I'm sure there's still love there. It's just that with social media, public perception, and everything that comes with it, the situation has become complicated. Think about it. You have P's son publicly challenging 50's son to a boxing match, while at the same time, members of his family are appearing on podcasts discussing 50. So when you look at the overall picture, it's easy to see why people find the whole situation confusing. Now Marquise is being challenged again, and from what I remember, this isn't even the first time this footage is surfaced. He may have posted it before, but for whatever reason, it's making the rounds once again. Obviously, the goal seems to be putting together some type of event if the money makes sense. And let's be real, people would probably pay attention if Marquise stepped into the ring. Just don't have him out there boxing like his father used to back in the day when 50 was seriously training. Still, from an entertainment standpoint, there's no doubt people would tune in. Plenty of fans would buy the pay-per-view just to see how it plays out. But honestly, the bigger question isn't the fight. The real question is whether 50 Cent and his son will ever find their way back to a good place, because everything that's happened publicly over the years has clearly left an impact. It seems like 50 feels a certain way about how things unfolded, and because of that, he continues to keep his distance. No matter what happens, Marquise will always be his son. At the same time, when people look back at that photo and everything surrounding it, some wonder whether Marquise may have been unknowingly pulled into someone else's agenda. Was P's son using the situation for attention? Was there another motive behind it? Those are questions people continue to ask. Of course, Marquise is a grown man now. He's responsible for his own choices and the decisions he makes. And if his goal is to build a name for himself outside of his father's legacy, that's understandable. Any son whose father is as famous and successful as 50 Cent is naturally going to face enormous expectations. Those are huge shoes to fill. But when you look at some of the things 50 has done publicly, especially through his television projects, people can't help but notice certain similarities. Even when he shares scenes from Power involving father and son conflicts, fans immediately start drawing comparisons to real life. It's almost like life and art keep reflecting one another. You see those moments and think, damn, is that really how 50 feels? But as far as this boxing challenge goes, I don't know if that's what people truly want to see. Personally, I think most fans would rather see 50 Cent and Marquise sit down and reconnect. Forget the boxing ring. If someone managed to put together a live-stream conversation between those two, people would absolutely tune in. That would be a storyline worth watching. But y'all let me know what you think. How do you feel about Marquise Jackson being challenged to another celebrity boxing match? Do you think P's son is simply looking for attention, or do you think he's genuinely trying to make something happen? Like I said, everybody seems to be stepping into the ring these days. We've already seen plenty of celebrity boxing moments, and now P's son is making it clear that he's training and ready for an opportunity. For entertainment purposes alone, people would probably watch. But if it never happens, that's fine too. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below and let me know where you stand on the situation. With that being said though, that's all I've got for y'all today. My name is Sensei Rip. Until next time, peace. And hey, one more thing, homie. Maybe leave Ray J and Charleston White out of this one, all right? Seriously, because once we start heading in that direction, I don't even know what we're doing anymore. Matter of fact, are people still checking for celebrity boxing like that? When was the last truly memorable celebrity boxing match? I honestly don't know. Y'all tell me in the comments. Anyway, I'm done talking. I'm out. Peace. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed the content, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss the latest updates on